It was Christmas not too long ago. I had asked for a lot. I got the majority of the things that I wanted. I got a black Nintendo Wii, an inflatable Mario Kart for my Wii. I got my 3 Days Grace CD, clothes, and 2 DS games. One of them was Pokemon Soul Silver, the other one was Pokemon Platinum. That made me really happy because they were both on top of my Christmas list, so I immediately got my DS after opening the games. I put in Platinum first because it was a used one, and I was eager to find out what was saved on the mini DS cartridge. The save file had the name of a male trainer named Platinum, as I expected. I started out in Solaceon Town. I guess the game was breeding, or something of the sort. I opened to the Pokemon party. There was all high-level Pokemon. There was a level 100 male Torterra, a level 94 Spiritomb, a level 97 female Staraptor, a level 99 Manphy, a level 100 Giratina, and a level 100 Dialga. Not a bad choice of Pokemon, in my opinion. I closed out of there and opened up the trainer card. Platinum had 999,999 Poke, all gym badges, all Pokemon out of the Pokedex, and a 5-star black trainer card. Apparently he hacked this game. Personally, I don't like hackers, but he had good Pokemon, so I wasn't going to start the game over as I usually would have. I closed out of there and walked inside the Pokemon Center. Everything was normal. All the same trainers were wandering around the center and Nurse Joy at the counter. I walked over to the PC and started it up. I went to the Pokemon PC boxes. There, I opened up a PC box named Everything. Odd name for a PC box, but that didn't bother me. In the box were all sorts of Pokemon, all high-leveled. I went to the next box. It was named Everything, with a variety of Pokemon at high levels. The next box was the same, as was the next, and the next. It kept on for another 12 PC boxes, and then it came to a PC box different from the rest. This box was named Nothing. It had 2 Pokemon inside. There was a male Leafeon named No One, and a female Glaceon named Nobody. They were each 1 level. That was impossible, because in order for an Eevee to evolve into a Leafeon or a Glaceon, it had to gain 1 level near a special rock. It was all so strange. Everything, nothing. I twitched. I ignored the feeling, so I took both the Leafeon and Glaceon and placed them in the front slots of my party, taking out the Torterra and Spiritomb that were there. I was thinking that the PC box would change its name. The PC box stood the same. That was good. I think. I had enough of this Platinum craziness for a while, so I saved the game and switched over to Soul Silver. Soul Silver was brand new, so nothing strange would go on. I played Soul Silver for the rest of the day and the following night. I was a female trainer named Sparkle, because that's what all my friends nicknamed me as, beating all of Johto and all of Kanto. I always beat Pokemon games quickly. I ended up with a decent Pokemon team. I had a level 89 male Cyndaquil named Flare. I didn't want to evolve him. I found him much nicer as a Cyndaquil. A level 87 male Pikachu named Volt. A level 88 female Pidgeot named Soar. A level 36 Trico named Razor. I just got him from Steven. A level 90 Lugia named Cerulean. And a level 86 Ho-Oh named Fury. Of course, I had more Pokemon, but they were all in the PC box. I usually switched everyone now and then, so they didn't feel left out and hate me. I only had this one Rattata that absolutely hated me. I thought I did pretty good. The next thing that was on my mind was to get more Pokemon from my Pokedex, so I went into my brother's DS Lite and put Platinum in it. Then my Cyndaquil nudged me on Soul Silver without me talking to him. He jumped to me, and then back again with the heart emojicon. A text box appeared saying, Cyndaquil's cheeks are red. Cyndaquil did that often, but only when I talked to him. Whatever, I said. So I clicked through that and went back to turning on my brother's DS. The Cyndaquil nudged me again, the same way he did before, then again, and then again. I didn't know why I was doing that. Was he trying to distract me? He kept doing it. Then I started getting annoyed, so I closed my DS. Finally, I turned my brother's DS on. I started my Platinum game as usual. I was at the Pokemon Center where I stayed before. At first, I was going to get some Pokemon for my Pokedex in Soul Silver, but I got a feeling, a mental feeling, that told me I should just turn the game off, but I didn't. Instead, I went to my Pokemon party. Everyone was there. No one, nobody, and the other high-level Pokemon. It was time to do something with these Pokemon, so I went upstairs to the Union Room. I was going to trade some of my Pokemon over to my Soul Silver game. I got into the Union Room, and then I put the DS down. Then I grabbed my DS with Soul Silver. Cyndaquil stopped what he was doing. I ran to the Pokemon Center and grabbed that Rattata that hated me. I put him in the front slot and switched out my Cyndaquil. I went to the Union Room in Soul Silver. I saw Platinum there, so I talked to him and requested a trade. I went to Platinum and accepted the request. The game went to the training menus on each game. On Soul Silver, I selected Rattata. On Platinum, I selected Nobody. I clicked yes to trade for each of them. On Soul Silver it said, "Goodbye, Rattata," like it should have. On Platinum it said, "Why did you do that?" Well, the trade was a success on each game. Platinum now had that Rattata, and Soul Silver now had Nobody. The screen cut to black on each game. I jumped. It was so sudden. I grabbed my brother's DS with Platinum and started pushing down on all the buttons in rotating motion. The system was apparently shut off. Then I went to my DS with Soul Silver and pushed the A button. The screen faded with a text box. "Why did you do that?" I sighed. I kind of expected that, with everything that's been going on so far. Shortly afterward, the game faded into me walking out of the Union Room into the Pokemon Center. I opened up the menu and checked the party. 5 Pokemon. No one was missing. Where did he go? I walked out of the Pokemon Center in Cerulean City. How did I get there? I have no clue. I walked around the town to see if no one was anywhere to be found. I looked around the gym, around the Pokemon Center, around the Pokemart, all around the local houses. He just wasn't there. I checked my map, and it showed a head of a Leafeon near Bell Tower in Johto. I guess I was no one, so I flew all the way over to the Bell Tower. When I got near the entrance, nobody was standing in front of the tower, like he was waiting for something. I walked over to him and talked to him. He let out a low cry with a ... emojicon. No one wants nobody back. Then all of a sudden, a battle started. The battle theme was a low-pitched, slow-down version of the regular Pokemon battle, which was quite scary. No one's sprite was just a regular Leafeon, only it looked angrier. He was at level 100, after I got him at level 1, and he had half HP. His cries seemed lower and slower. I set up my level 89 Cyndaquil Flare. My first move was to use Fire Spin. No one went first. He used Psycho Cut, and it was one-hit KO. Flare was killed. What the hell? Killed? So, Flare was dead now? I didn't click anything and sent out Volt. Again, I didn't click anything, and no one went first using Psycho Cut, killing my Pikachu. Then Soar came out, then was killed, as did Razor and Fury. No one was killing my Pokemon, right in front of my eyes. At last, Cerulean came out, but no one didn't attack. He fled. When the battle was over, the screen faded into the bell tower. There was a spread of blood in front of my trainer, where no one had been. It was most likely the blood of my murdered Pokemon. But why was no one killing my Pokemon? When I turned around, a sudden text box appeared saying, "No one wants nobody." No one ran in front of my trainer, covered in blood. No one wants nobody! That made me scream. The capital letters were very uncalled for. The screen cut to black again. I wound up in a dark cave with blood all over the walls. I walked further down the cave to see the blood increasing more. Then eventually, I started seeing bones, then Pokemon corpses. I wanted to puke. This was terrible. When I came to a certain spot, a text box appeared. "Where is nobody?" When the text box disappeared, my character walked further up to see no one, killing an innocent Starly. He let out what looked like a slash. Then Starly went flying, crashing against the wall, and blood squirted everywhere. Starly was killed. No one was just staring at the corpse, and then glanced at my trainer. His spread was covered in blood, and it looked so unbelievably stern. He started walking closer to my trainer, with my trainer just standing there. Eventually, he came to a stop, and he let out a low-pitched cry. "Do you know where nobody is?" There was a yes-no option. Of course I did, so I swiftly clicked yes. No one came closer. He stopped, and what seemed to be fell down. He was in a crawling position now. He crawled over to my trainer, literally slipping away. "Can you tell nobody that no one is sorry?" Another yes-no option. I didn't know what to click, but I clicked yes. No one got up and went to the wall that was up ahead, covered in blood. He backed up a few steps and ran into the wall, his head cracking open and blood spurting right on the spot he ran into. His head slowly fell to the ground, blood making a path. No one killed himself. The game played the "You Won Battle" music, which was awful. That wasn't a good thing. I was just ready to break down right there. My DS shut off. Great, I said to myself. I hope it didn't save any of that. I closed my DS slowly, thinking to myself, why did he do that? With that in mind, I remembered I had a promise to keep, so I took out my brother's DS and started Platinum. The game started in a flower garden, and nobody was in the middle of the flowers blowing in the game. The music in the background was some unknown Joyce music. She twirled around and let out an exclamation point when she noticed my trainer. I was Platinum, which made me sick, because I hated this trainer. She walked up to my trainer, and a text box appeared with ... question mark inside. Everything was silent, but the flowers were still blowing in the wind. Nobody looked so happy in front of my trainer. Then I whispered, "No one is sorry." The flowers stopped blowing and the music stopped. Nobody walked up to my trainer, so happy and joyful. I wanted to give her a hug right there. Goodbye. She let out a loud cry and then attacked Platinum. The screen cut to black, and it never changed.